All right, let's show you, of course, what we've got, what we're missing. Obviously, finished regular rarity hard clues a long time ago. And then the megas, 2 weeks back, we finally got our, well, I say finally, we got spooned and got ourselves the Gilded Hosta. Now we are just missing 7 pieces of Third Age. So our last piece of Third Age was like less than 1,000 clues ago. So we are definitely not expecting anything today. 1 in 15 for Masters. So as long as we can get our 33 Masters that were expected, that is all I can really ask for. And of course, I had a couple Masters sitting in the bank already from what do you call it? From some clue redeems throughout the week. Let me hop to a different world. I've got like 200 ping on this world. It's messing up my my opening. There's a certain technique to it. Oh, that's what you were checking it for, was to see what KC we got it on. Ooh, wow. That is a H plate body. Feels like that was a different universe. That's we got that H plate body. Or that we still needed H plate bodies, I should say. Oh, and per usual, we will open 100 caskets, then do a couple masters, and then at each half-hour mark, we'll come back. I'll give you a little wee you, and we'll go back to opening. Okay, nice on the masters so far. We started with 3 in the bank. Who dis? Hello there, Shaka. I feel like the dance matches up with this song too. Okay, doing pretty good on the masters. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, already 7. That's a very good start. Just a couple more, just a couple more. I think I can check real quick here, Coco. But I believe we're starting today at 881 masters. Wow. Very, very good start on the masters front. Yeah, I mean, we started with 3 of them, but even still, that's 9 masters in the first 100. Very nice. Yeah, 881. So we should get pushed over 900 today. All right, time to do a couple masters. Like I said, we'll start opening again at the half-hour mark. So in 15 minutes. And I'll give you a little a little siren to warn you when we're going to be opening again so you don't miss it for anybody who wants to check out for 15 minutes. Oh. It's been a while since I've had the Narda necklace on, but still just have the muscle memory for masters specifically. Perfect time to eat dinner. All right, have a good dinner, Coco. Well, not yet. Not yet, Brave. We got to save our Wii U's for when it actually comes. Southwest. That means we actually would need... Yeah, we do. Okay. I should have this clue detail set to a plus. Oh, well, I guess it says jungle. So that's what that was supposed to be. But I should put plus on it to remind myself that we need to actually bank. Oh, 31 metal dragons. I don't know why. When you said metal dragons, my brain instantly thought frost dragons. Because, you know, they're the new dragon. But yeah, that's metal dragons. That's different. Oh, this was a trio. Interesting. I was not expecting that. Not that it really matters for the non-wildy steps. The wildy steps are the only one that really matters if it's a trio or not. Spoon Salver's Pate last night at 3,800. Damn, that is a nice one to spoon. GZ, Shaka. Very nice. I'm still hoping to get my my Salver's Paint as well. I think I'm sitting at about 38,000 actually, about almost exactly 10x what you had. What? Come on. You know, to be fair, Morgan, it's one of those things. I tell you guys, I've been thinking of spilling the beans on all my coping secrets with collection logging, and I think that's one where it's like, if you have a crazy dry streak on something, you kind of just gotta be happy for people when they inevitably spoon the thing you're super dry on and inevitably tell you about it. Now, that being said, it does get pretty old. It does get pretty old hearing people be like, hey, you know that thing you're like 10x on? I got it. I spooned it in like 5kc. But it's like, you know, that's gonna happen. RNG giveth and RNG taketh away. Otherwise, you're gonna be out here like Domas mad every time somebody mentions gilded plate legs, you know? Sorry to any Domases that might be lurking. Sometimes he's in here. Sometimes he's in here for the openings. Opening 500 card clues every Monday and you only have 3 in the bank. It's It's a bit, I gotta admit. I have been thinking, I'm like, I don't know if this is sustainable or not. The biggest thing is that when we're not doing anything for the weekend, I can definitely get it done. But the problem is, especially in the summertime, once we start getting busy, that's when I'm gonna start being worried. So south of Ironworth, whoops. Not Lieta, you silly goober. But hear me out, Morgan. You could also just get the Draconic Visage, and then you wouldn't have to worry about it anymore when people tag you. Like, it's a lot easier for me to be happy for people when they spoon easy clues in, like, 2k clues, now that I've also got it greened, right? You're killing dragons right now? Hell yeah. I was about to ask him, like, wait, are you not at work? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's Monday. My week is already thrown off because Andrea has today off for Martin Luther King Day. What do I usually... Do I not have anything marked for this? There, okie dokie. I guess we'll use the Crozier, I guess. Off work for National Popcorn Day. Wouldn't that be wild if there was like a national holiday for like some random day? It's like, guys, today everyone is getting off work for a worldwide Taco Tuesday. I was like, hell yeah, man. Finally, a national holiday I can get behind. I think that worked. Okay, it did. Cool. I do think it would probably have to be not Taco Tuesday. I feel like those are kind of overrated. Um. Oh, everyone gets off for a worldwide sushi Sunday. Now that I could get behind. You know, most people always working on Sunday and everything, of course. Sushi tacos. I mean, fish tacos are a big thing. That is true, actually, I suppose. Ramja. Ooh. I was gonna say I might have a little bit of brain lag on some of these clues today, but then I get a crazy pull like that. Easy game, honestly. All right, we got 6 minutes left until the next 30-minute mark. We should be able to finish this up pretty easy. Honestly, I like the flow of like we just do clues for 30 minutes and then go back to opening. Because also it's like I I can always just do like some like fallow steps to speed up the last clue if we need. Almost didn't equip my abyssal bracelet then. Oh shit. Well, surely we can out damage Yuri, right? Surely. So we could probably catch him on a corner somewhere, but he's not really dealing us much damage. I was gonna say I feel like we didn't have much time to do clues this time, but I guess it was because we had started up, so we probably did have like 10 minutes less because we started a little late today. Mauritania, interesting. Gosh dang it. Oh, interesting. It's a necklace of passage. What? Come on. There we go. Oh. Wait, what? Oh. Huh. Further over from Shanty's Pass than I thought. I was like, why don't I just go from Shanty's Pass here? I was just thinking about that, Brave. But we still gotta finish up this clue. I'll do this Joriel and then we'll just do fallow steps from there if we still haven't finished it. How many steps are we on? So what? Oh, Witch Haven. Interesting. The Raldo steps have been humble so far today. Usually I I hate those damn Raldo steps, but you know, maybe it's also just, you know, having done so many of them now, I'm starting to get used to it. Also, flushing out my clue details makes it less annoying as well. Because that's usually the worst part, is just like not knowing where to go for some of those like super niche steps. Some of those super niche Raldo locations are super annoying. Dragon Scimitar. There we go. Okay, we just needed to do one fallow there. All right. Let me clear my throat here. Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. How'd you like that? Is that better or worse than the normal Wii U's? From trawling, no. I'm still missing the sorry, I didn't mean to teleport there. I'm still missing the trawling paint, so angler's paint and the salver's paint. So I'm still missing 2 of them. Also, good morning, Xander and Demonic. Matt, hello everybody. Wii U. That's funny. The masters were flowing from the first set of hards here. Hopefully they keep on coming. Okay. Very good on masters again. Love to see it. Wow, yeah, 4 in 30. Not too shabby. Nope, nothing so far, Dutch. Today, one bait hosta. I actually used inventory tags to actually not in wait, here, I'll show you. Yeah. No, I did inventory tag it. I inventory tagged it and put a note on it so that I wouldn't miss it next time. Because that's the only reason why I didn't miss it the first time around, was because it was a collection log slot. Oh, D'hide Shield. D'hide Shield and an H plate body today. Not too shabby. Up to 3 sneaking suspicions, you would have received a hard clue. Do your clues, Brave. Do your dang clues already. $30 to $40K Marlins no paint. That hurts. I've been enjoying catching Marlins, but if I think if I go that dry, it's gonna hurt. I mean, it's good money at least, I suppose, but that's still pretty painful. Another H plate body. Wow. Zammy Helm. All right, not bad, not bad. And another 8 masters as well. That's crazy. Okay, we've been doing really good on masters today. Clues said, "Don't you worry, bud. We'll hook you up. We hear you're trying to finish that 1K master stack. Say less, bud." Do I not? Oh, I guess I don't have hotkeys set on my Xerix talisman. That's kind of weird. Oh, one of the clues was, I'm like, what do you mean 8.6K clue? I've done more than clues than that. But you mean for the value. I think it was either last week or the week before we got a clue that was worth 3.4K, I think is what it was. It was rough. You enjoy fishing marlins? But with anything, I think more than anything, I just want to be done with sailing. And I knew this would be the case too, but also since, we're spending so much time every week doing hard clues, it definitely feels like we haven't been making much progress, like in the game in general lately. Because, like, between hard clues and Nex, I haven't really had a lot of time to do much else. And I mean, we've gotten some good clogs and money at Nex, so, that hasn't been bad. She's been a little stingy on the drops, but overall, she's been given decent drops to us, so I don't mind it too much. But it definitely still drags on you after a while. Can you do Tormented Demons for a Greater Demon task? Yes. Yeah, that's Tormented Demons is Greater Demons. Black Demons is Demonic Gorillas. You can also do Krill. Yeah, sorry. You can also do Krill on Greater Demon tasks. The Greater Demon task also procs for one of the minions at Krill too. So if you have, let's just say, 100 Greater Demons task, you'll only get 50 Krill KC. But that's less bad than Avian Seas, because for Avian Seas, it's like all of the minions count towards the task. Whereas with Krill, it's only one of the demons. Because I think it's like one lesser demon, one greater demon, and one black demon. Thank you for the resub, Austin. 15 months. Eggplant emoji. Yes, you have to finish while Gothic sleeps. Is that, yeah, that's the quest, right? Good morning, Austin. Hope you're doing well today. I was gonna say that the staffs are worth a good bit, or staffs, the synapses are worth a good bit of money, but I think they've gone down in value significantly. But also too, if you just want to try to, kind of Iron Man it out yourself, you could always keep any synapses that you get. I think they're only like 15 mil-ish nowadays. For a second there, they were really expensive, but I mean, they're pretty good items. Even for maxed people like myself, they're still useful at some locations. Let me check. Synapse. Oh no, 30 mil actually. Wow. Yeah, no, that's actually a really nice payday. Holy. And also the Burning Claws are still worth like 10 mil as well, I think. Let me check. Oh, what the hell? The Burning Claw sets are 6 mil, 2.8 mil a claw. That's crazy. It's insane how good Burning Claws are. And they're only 6 mil. That's actually crazy. But I'm doing good today, Austin. Thank you for asking. The clues have been very kind to us on the Master Luck so far, which is all I can really ask for. So I am pretty happy so far today. You know me, just give me some master clues and I'll be a happy camper. Heard Andrea dying from the kitchen. She was sneezing up a storm over there. She was still sneezing. Thank you for the resub, Doctor. 13 months. Hell yeah. Very, very nice. Hope you're having a good one today. Oh, shoot. You are absolutely correct. Yeah, I'm sorry, Brave. I feel like I've been getting better with the Mr. Gonzaleses, but today I suppose I just forgot. Let's see here. Are they both Lovakenge? They are. Theoez, thank you for the sub. Or, yeah, thank you for the sub with Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. Oh, wait. Huh. It's capitalized in like the notification, it's capitalized as the Oz, but in your name, it's not capitalized. So I thought it was all one word. Interesting. Thank you for the resub. Much appreciated for 2 months. Marlin are going down pretty fast. Really? Because they were going up quite a lot there for a second. Oh, yeah, they're down to 6,300 now. They had peaked at like 7K. Yeah, just about a week ago. But yeah, now they're dropping back down. I think they're going to stay at like 6K though, which is still going to be pretty good money. I was kind of surprised they were just kept going up in price. It was kind of crazy to me. I'm like, who be out here spending 7K for one piece of food? You know what I mean? But I do think it's like mostly PKers. Not even PKers, but like high risk PvPers. But like, surely there aren't that many people doing high risk PvP that are churning through the Marlin stack. But also, I don't think there are that many people out there fishing Marlins. To be fair, let me see. What's the 200,000 daily volume? That's kind of crazy, actually. That is more than I would have thought. But I guess you can catch what, like 400 an hour probably. So I guess that tracks. Bounty Hunter 2, I suppose. Okay, okay. Are you planning on getting anything today? Honestly, no, not really. I'm sorry to be a bit of a wet blanket, but no, I can't say I really am. Is a little third age too much to ask for? I mean, honestly, it kind of is. It kind of is. We aren't expected to see another third age for the rest of January, even, honestly. Still dropless at a volcano? You hate to see that. Morgan, thank you for the gifted sub to Demonic. Now Demonic won't have to watch any of them pesky ads. Oh, speaking of which, actually, I did want to get into the habit of sending y'all on ad breaks during the master solving. I was going to explain myself why that is, but I'm like, I guess anybody who's cares to know is in an ad now, so I should wait to explain myself until after the ad. Or I should have explained it before the ad. Still 1500 without even a Volcano shard is kind of crazy, not gonna lie, Coco. Yeah, exactly, TB. You know that meme of Mr. Krabs? It's like what inspired you to build a Krusty Krab right next to the first Krusty Krab? Because I like money. But no, the reason why I should get more familiar with it is or not familiar, but like start doing that more is because then when I run an ad like that, it disables pre-roll ads for like I want to say an hour. No, 30 minutes. I think it disables pre-roll ads for 30 minutes if you run a manual ad. So I'm like, I should get into the habit of running ads more when there's like a downturn in conversation or I'm like not opening clues. That way people don't randomly get ads while I'm in the middle of like opening caskets, because that would be annoying as hell. There's somebody who was like a first time chatter the other day that was like so incensed that I run pre-roll ads. He's like, that's crazy that you run pre-roll ads. I'm like, is it? I feel like that's pretty standard. Well, it's a 1 minute ad break that I run, and I think it disables them for 30 minutes then. I believe is how it works. And admittedly, they do, sometimes I do as well. I'll be like, oh, what's this stream? And then I get an ad, and I'm like, well, I kind of was just curious what they were doing. I didn't really care to, like, actually stay. But that's the other thing, too, is that usually if a pre-roll ad keeps me from, like, watching a stream, it's because I didn't really intend on watching the stream for very long anyway. Oh, thank you, doctor. I actually do need to stay hydrated today. I am actually out of water. So I need to go grab that real quick. Oh, there's a star over here at the Myths Guild. All right, I'm back. All right, thank you, doctor, for helping keeping me from shriveling up into dust and disintegrating away. Hello there, Butts. How you doing today? Andrea is also off for Milk Day today. Morgan's only 25 bursts away from the first spot again. You might need to start getting on top of that again then, TB. Can't be having her taking the first spot from you. Do we? Oh, we still got 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. Plenty of time. Literally me when I have time. You know what I mean? It's like, it's literally me when I have time. What is that emote, Morgan? Button mash. Okay, you know, that's for a hype train emote, that's not a bad one, not gonna lie. After 2 months, your spade offer is finally done. How many was it that you bought, Coco? Was it like 20K, I thought you said the other day? Replaced it with a shark lure offer? What are shark lures at? I just bought a bunch of shark lures the other day, actually, because they were kind of cheap. 94 GP. I think I bought mine for 80 the other day, so I think they've gone up slightly, but not by much. Yeah, still anything below like 100 is not bad, not gonna lie. Got 10K for 85 yesterday. That is not bad at all. I think I've got a 250,000 shark lures in the bank I gotta go through. What are you still missing for sailing, TB? I actually don't remember. It's so nice just like two-specking into one Nally hit and just killing the mage. Feels nice. Everything pretty much. Done all the salvages except paint though. That's true, because yeah, you were sitting at you're obviously sitting at opulent for the dragon barrel for so long. Hit 19K salvages, surely you get it soon. Surely you get it soon, but it's not a great one to go dry on. But I've gone dry on worse things, admittedly. But you know, that's not saying much. It is funny though, a lot of times I do like cope and be like, it's not literally the worst grind I've ever done in RuneScape. And I'm like, well, the worst grind I've done in RuneScape was terrible, so I think, let me think here. What's the worst grind I've done? I mean, like, time-wise, it wasn't even close to as bad, but it honestly might have to be. It might have to be Scurrius Pet Hunt. Because that was brutal, going 11.3K for that. Like, that was just rough. It's just so boring. Like, I guess I could have made it better on myself by just, like, fully AFKing it. But at that point, I was too committed. I was like, I've got to just grind it out. I mean, time-wise, Easy's was a lot, but I actually really enjoyed the Easy's grind. You can do so many of them, and, like, I mean, unironically, clues are like one of the best things you can go dry on as like a content creator, because like everyone loves seeing clue scrolls, obviously. So I really didn't mind it. The one downside with easies is that they're not great for masters, but you can do about 50 of them an hour, right? And 50, it's 1 in 50 for a master from easies. So it's still like one master an hour. It's not as good as hards, which are like 1.3 or 1.4 masters an hour, but still. Lava Maze. Oh, Keymaster on 2 there, though. Yeah, Keymaster on 2. That's unfortunate. Oh, probably shift drop them, you silly goober. All right. Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. Back to the hard clues. We're a touch early on this one, but sure people won't complain about that. Went dry on easies just for the content, for real, Matt. I honestly, if I could have, I would have went like another 1K dry for them. Because I was kind of miffed that I didn't get to 20K easies. But instead, I'll get to like 40K hards, so I feel like I will be able to rest in peace. I say that like I'm gonna like fucking die or something. I'll be able to live knowing that I at least, got a good ways up there for hard clues, even if we never broke 20K for easies. Oh, also for those of you that watched the Impling update video that I posted on my second channel, if you are wondering, Logan, why was there not a Impling update out this morning? It's because I think I'm gonna change it so that we do the Impling update videos on Wednesday now. That way I can record them after the YouTube videos go live and after we do our opening for the week. That way it's more of like a week recap. Originally I was like, oh, it'd be nice to have it at the start of the week. But then I was recording it and I'm like, well, I don't want to spoil 5 masters, dang. I don't want to spoil what's in the video this week, right? The video comes out in a day. So I don't really want to spoil like what's in that. Whereas, if I do it on Wednesdays, then I can, kind of like recap and talk about like what was in the another potions roll. That's 3 weeks straight we've had a potions roll. And it's like always been that the super set. Every single time, man, I tell you. Yeah, get your Pepe potions in. Hopefully that means this week we'll see a gilded roll. Hopefully. We're definitely due for a gilded. It's been a sec. I think okay, this is so funny actually. We've literally gotten one piece of gilded this year. So like one piece of gilded in 1500 clues and it's just but it's the gilded that we needed, which is just very funny. I did Wii U. I'll make sure that it's louder next time for you, TB. Oh dang. We got those first 5 pretty quick, I feel like. But then in the end we ended out going slightly unlucky on Masters for that set of 100, but we're still up by like 4 on the day or something like that. I honestly is pretty crazy good. Let's see here. Krill. Wait, honestly, what do I wear that's Zammy protection? I actually don't. Is the Oath plate body considered Zammy? It is. Okay. That's good to know. I always forget about that type of stuff, I feel like. That's not what I meant to do. But come on. Can I? There we go. That was weird. I just like stood on top of the Artie Knight and he couldn't get to me. All right, note to self, I need to make sure to do a big loud siren this next time. Otherwise, TB's gonna get mad at me. And I wouldn't want TB to be mad at me. That's the last thing I want. Oh, it does still actually work on the side of the wall. Interesting. I guess we're not actually in a different instance, but I figured it would be weird since we're above the ground there. Kandrin still, really. That's Fishing Guild, not Otto's, but close enough, I guess. Relica. Fremenic Isles Mine. Oh, interesting. Wait, the first telly on this is Relica? Since when? Huh. You learn something new every day. Oh. That was Water Birth, not Nazenaut. Really? That doesn't tell me where the last spot is. Come on. Come on. Really? Come on. I'm gonna kill myself just with the strange device, not being able to figure out where it's at. There we go. Oh, Doctor with another hydrate? Love to see it. We're gonna be fully hydrated today. Ow. Ow. You hate to see it. You truly hate to see it, honestly. Knew it was a disaster waiting to happen when I had to hurt myself with the strange device so many times. I'm like, now how do we get back is the question. I mean, I know what you guys want. I gotta make sure to give you a death at least once a day. Oh, freaking my heek, dude. See, this is the downside of using the East Floor Spade when I inevitably plank. Or wait. I guess there's a bank on Nazenaut. It's gonna be a little bit of a detour, but I know what y'all are here for. You're definitely not here for the high tier gameplay. That's for damn sure. I know that one for a fact. There we go. I forgot this other bridge was here, not gonna lie. You think it's gonna be 500k for the death? Probably, right? Yeah. Rip. You know how many implings I could have bought with that? Truly a tragedy. Ah, oh, sheesh and my yeesh. Now I didn't actually get my spec back. That's a shame. See, and now all of a sudden, after I die, I get like only max hits on every single attack, and I take 5 damage the whole time. Every single time, I swear. It's like when your HP is low, that's the only time they decide that they can hit. Truly tragic, Coco. Truly tragic. You know, Magpies dropped in price again. Are they still? Holy shit! Magpies are 17.5. I picked up like 15K for 18K, and but now they're down to 17.5, which is kind of crazy. What am I doing, man? I ask myself that a lot, and I still never know, honestly. Aldurin, Zolander, really? Yo, free pair pot. TYTY Tightenings. I assume they're probably not watching, but you never know. You never know who might be watching. You know, like that one song? It's like, I always feel like somebody's watching me. Who sings that song? I can't remember now. What were you doing in VR chat? I got some friends I was hanging out with last night. The Geico commercial? That's what it is. Thank you. That was going to bug me if I didn't figure that one out. So if it was the Geico commercial, that means that's that Jake guy who sings it, right? Jake from Liberty Mutual. I think I've said this before. There's I had a football coach in high school where he would do stuff like that sometimes, where he would be like, they would be playing like an Ozzy Osbourne song or something like that during practice, and he'd be like, "Oh, what is this song? Who sings this song?" And we'd be like, "Ozzy Osbourne, obviously." He's like, "No, I don't think that's right." And he's like, "What do you?" It's Ozzy. It's like one of his most iconic songs. He's like, I don't think so. That doesn't sound correct. Like that you say it's from Michael Jackson, not by Michael Jackson, from him. It just kind of came out of him one day, you know? How you doing today, Ramdolph? I hope you're excited for another. Oh, wait. You can't travel here if you don't have a Ghost Speak amulet on? I never realized that, honestly. Hope you're excited for watching me doing masters. I know that's always Ramdolph's favorite part. Like when we start opening clues, he just leaves. He's like, I don't want to watch you open clues. I want to watch you stack masters every single week. It's like that. And I'm like, Ramdolph, just stay to watch the hard clue opening. He's like, no. It's just not fun. I don't want to watch it. Greenlog Sepulcher and 95 agility. Very nice. Does that mean you went lucky on your Ring of Endurance then? Surely you got lucky on it. Round 70 chests, not too shabby. I think is that a 255 or something like that? I can't remember because I also spooned mine as well, so it's just something I never had to think about. 1 in 200, okay. I'm gonna need to get more teleports here soon. I think it said I only had like 20 of them left in the bank. That can't possibly be true, TV. I feel like we did more than 3 Guardians of the Rift Mondays. I think we had to have had at least like 6 or 7, right? Surely. Oh. Weird. Said I was like disconnecting from chat for a second there, but the stream's fine. Insert 6-7 joke. Haha, funny 6-7 number. It's literally never not funny. For the Defender of Varrock, Brave, I guess I'm just not remembering what quest that is. I know that's like the intro to Varlamore, right? I do not remember what you do. Isn't that the one where you gotta follow the guy to like the little hideout place? With the armored zombies. I see, I see. That's Children of the Sun. Oh, okay, okay. Huh. Yeah, I just don't know then, to be completely honest, I guess. Listen to some creeps talk from a balcony underground. You make a shield at the Baronite place, and then you hand the shield to a lot of people. I don't know. That sounds like some pretty high quality content right there, if you ask me, Brave. No, no, no. You're thinking of the Caldegrim quest, Brave. The one that the one that you have to make a brew for, you know? Wait for a second, see if anybody picks up that one. 'Cause that was gotta tell you, that was a really funny joke, if I do say so myself. There's nothing to like cap off a funny joke than telling people that it's funny. Come to this stream for dad jokes. Between me and TB, you got some pretty good dad jokes out there, I feel like. I don't know if you guys watched Tuna's opening, but it was very funny. Every time anybody asked him like what he does for work, he's like, I play video games while my mom feeds me, or something like that. I like this guy, he's actually kind of funny. I had a couple of teehees and ha-has in there. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, I love this step. I love this step. I don't think I still have a boat there. I do not. I can reset the other ones, that's fine. That's fine, I suppose. Brittle Island, we had this discussion last time. I think it's best to go to Lunar Isle, isn't it? I believe so. Hit somebody. Oop. You put something up there for a second, and I don't know what it was. Hit a clanmate with the... Oop. Hey. I'm reading chat. I'm reading chat right now. Oh, there's a stash now. I see, I see, I see. Very nice. I cannot be asked to do it this time around. Well, oh, well, I guess I can just tell you to the boat. That's fine. Yeah, that works. It is very funny, though. Just plain text, read chat. I'm like, y'all should know by now. I can't read. It's gas, but oh, you were telling somebody it's gas lamping and not gas lighting, dude. It's never not funny to tell people it's gas lamping. I can't remember who it was, but I almost got somebody with that once where they're like, what do you mean gas lamping? No, it's not. It's gas lighting. I'm like, no, man, it's gas lamping. Always has been. You're crazy. And it's funny every single time. Yeah, there are some jokes that never get old. Crazy. Where are we going here? Okay, yeah, it's just further out than I thought. Okay. Gullible's written on the ceiling. I mean, it's a perfect thing because it also, explains what gaslighting is at the same time. Oh wait. Let's see here. Let's summon our Tear of the Soul boat, I guess. I should just bite the bullet and buy myself two more boat tellies already. That way I can just always have one set here on Brittle Island at the very least. The word gullible isn't in the dictionary for some reason. I gotta look this up real quick. Let me see here. Does it tell me what I need to build it? No. Saw, hammer, for masters, 2 mahogany planks, 1 gold leaf, 10 nails. should have mahogany planks. Yes, I do. And I'll need to buy a gold leaf, I guess. GM there, 1M rep. How you doing today? Let's see here. Oh, dang. Forgot I was trying to sell off some of my loot tab to buy more imps. Oh, that's the wrong one. And, like, for any particular reason that you're excited to get back to RuneScape? Certain piece of content that you're excited to do? Sailing, maybe? Question mark? The fuck? What? Did they build a stash unit and it just doesn't work? What's going on? I don't get it. What? Do I need to log out? It just doesn't work. It just straight up doesn't work. What the? It needs to be empty. But can't you not equip it if it's empty? If it's empty, I don't... Can you equip it if it's empty? Let's see here. Unload. Holy shit, that's insane. It has to be empty. But if it's empty, you can't equip it. And if you can't equip it, you can't emote with it. So it's useless. The stash unit is still useless. Dude, that's so fucking funny. That's so funny. I don't believe it. The stash unit is still broken. That is very funny. Classic Jagex move right there. They absolutely bamboozled me with that one. That's true. I forgot we had a potion roll today. GM Petville, how you doing? Thank you, Appy. I can't remember, Appy, I don't remember if I told you this or not, but every time I think of your name, for some reason, I can only think of Hydrapple. I don't know if you know the Pokemon Hydrapple, but that's what I think of every time. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a pretty good day of Clue Scrolls so far today, which is good. The masters have been flowing, which, you know, cannot complain about that. So I was deleting darts on Reddit. Okay. So they had to like hot fix it so that you couldn't put it with darts in the stash unit. Otherwise it would just straight up remove the darts. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess it would be better to do that than let people just lose the darts in it. Because that would be funny too. That would actually be even funnier if it deleted my darts and then I get another Brittle Isle step and I'm like, what? I swear to God I had darts in this. I want to say it's like a Gen 7 Pokemon or something like that. But it's, you know, it's like half dragon, half apple. It's a goofy one, but Gen 8. Okay, thank you. Those later Pokemon, I don't know like what generations they're from. I only know about Hydrapple because there was a niche deck that played Hydrapple that I would occasionally run up against on the ladder. Sorry, Cheetah. We still have 200 hards left to open. Oh shoot, it's 1:30. I'm surprised y'all weren't getting on me for not starting to open. We open at every half hour mark. So let me just finish up this clue real quick. I got so distracted from that whole stash unit snafu that I got thrown off. All right. Since I was gonna say, since TB yelled at me last time, woo, 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 woo. There we go. Is that better? A little bit louder on the Wii U this time. Hello there, Clueless. How you doing today? It is a pretty goofy one, Appy. Agreed. I do love that you say Wii U, Shaka. I think that's very funny. Heard you from the kitchen and came running. All right, I guess from now on, I gotta do louder Wii U's for people that are AFK. Gotta make sure people aren't missing the clue opening, right? Yours doesn't have darts? I guess you got bamboozled by it, and it deleted your darts then. Hopefully you didn't have too many darts in there. Have we got any masters here? Oh, no, we have. I just didn't see them. Never win the clog rolls. Truly never lucky. I mean, it's tough if you're only trying to win the clog rolls during the Monday clue openings, because, that's when the most people are around. So you got a lot of competition for them. They're a hot commodity. But then if you come around during the week, especially like later into the stream, a lot of times you can yoink them a lot easier. I think Brave got a free clog the other day because she was the only one who entered. That's usually a big Coco move. People only like him for his clues. I know, right? So sad. Feel like y'all are just using me for my clue openings. Which honestly I'm okay with. You like him for his bad gameplay? There is always that, I suppose. Oh, whoops. Got a gifted sub to Jace. Nice. I say occasionally people gift me random subs as well, too. Usually it's only when I'm in the stream, though. But every now and then I'll randomly, it'll tell me that I got gifted a sub to somebody that I, like, barely watch while I wasn't even in the chat. All right, wow, that was 8 masters from that one. Very nice. That was very, the Mod Mac K clicks right there. You got the tendon at 6,300 KC. That's crazy. I am very happy for you. You finally got that Appy. That's rough. Like it'd be rough killing that many of those off task, but also having to like get a task for them, that's brutal. Very happy that you're finally done with that. We have gotten potions so far today, Eddie, and that is it. Dang, the insta jump before we even touch him. What the? The double insta jump. Dang. Never Dragon Warhammer, man. But how are you doing today, Eddie? Hope you're doing well. Looking forward to going back to Nex on Wednesday. Surely she keeps up the good RNG for us. Y'all, I'm telling you, I've been getting so many sandwich ladies lately. I think since the first of the year, I've gotten like 7 or 8 sandwich ladies. And the last like 2 weeks of December, I got like another 8 or 9 sandwich ladies. But I in all of those sandwich ladies, I think I got an offer to beget like once. And it's so tragic seeing so many sandwich ladies and just none of them offer me a beget roll. I'm like, dude, this is brutal. I am not looking forward to doing Aquanite and Griffin tasks, but I'll probably just not do Duradel Slayer all year this year, honestly. If I do Slayer, it'll probably just be Konar Slayer. So I'll just not have to worry about it. Free prayer pot. Gotta make sure you pick up that prayer pot. Keymaster on 2 again? Ugh. I keep getting Keymaster on 2. That's annoying. Need a troll Wii U redeem? I was thinking, I'm like, if this is gonna be like a running thing now, I should have. I've been wanting to like make a soundboard redeem for a second now, and I keep putting it off. But I really should put something like that together because I don't think it's actually that hard. Yeah, and it would be something else for y'all to spend points on. Oh, Morgan with a hydrate as well. Y'all are keeping me well watered today. I appreciate it. It's not to say that I thought of it that's like it's not a good idea. I was saying it because I'm like it is a good idea. I had considered it because it sounded like it would be a good idea. So we're both on the same page. Just so you can't get the royalties? Yeah, true. The less hydrated you are, the more likely you are to clog. Can you walk me through that correlation, Matt? Because I'm not seeing it. But I believe you that there's a correlation. I just need to see the lineup. Good idea. That's why I thought of it first. Yeah, exactly. I'm literally just so smart that good ideas like that don't go by me. You know what I mean? That's why I'm the #1 RuneScape streamer out there. Is because I don't just not execute on good ideas. Working lamp with redeems is better for the mental health. I feel like y'all might drive me crazy with the flashing lamp, but it's half your guys' job anyway. Need a Morgan hydrate redeem. I mean, I feel like the hydrates should be a social type situation to begin with. So anytime somebody redeems a hydrate, everybody in chat has to hydrate as well. It's like when you're at a party and y'all are taking like a social in beer pong or something because someone got it in a wrong cup. Surely y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Hey, bud, I'm married, okay? I'm flattered, but I'm married, TB, sorry. Oh, that's not where I went to go, but I guess I'll get this crystal imp while I'm here. I think I got rune javelins from my last one, too. Are these things worth jack? Okay. 40k is more than I thought it was worth. Surely Morgan goes to parties. She has to be she's a popular gal. Surely everyone wants her to go to their parties. Feel like it wouldn't be a real party if Morgan's not invited. Speaking of parties, we went over to Andrea's uncle's place last night for pizza and to watch the football game. The Bears were playing the Rams. First time the Bears have made it past the first round of the playoffs since 2010, right? And I was going to say they got destroyed by the Rams, but that's not true. They got beat by the Rams in overtime. It was a dang good game, not going to lie. But yeah, they never stood a chance. So now Andrea owes me dinner. We put a we put a bet on it. That's not true. I think actually we're gonna be going to a there's gonna be a monster truck event coming to Chicago in a couple months or something. So we might be going to that instead. Rams against Bears. What is this barbarism? Yeah, it's like we're back in the Roman Colosseum days or something. Just like pitting animals against each other to fight for our amusement. That's what I'm like. I could never remember where it was that the Rams were before they were the LA Rams, and I just could not remember. St. Louis, that's what it was. Is it really a party if they don't serve Asgardian ale? True. Guess it partially depends on what type of bear, right, TB? Black bears are a little bit smaller, but grizzlies? Whoo boy. Them boys be big as hell. We did see a bear in Glacier. It was just like a baby on the side of the road. I think it was a baby grizzly, if I remember correctly. Boy was just walking down the center of the road, not a care in the world, holding up traffic, and everybody's just slowly creeping by behind him. And he's just like, Just taking a nice little stroll down the road. Let me tell you, you definitely would not want to hit a bear with your car. That's for sure. I don't think you're going to be winning that battle. Honestly. I mean, I don't think the bear's going to be okay either, but I don't think your car's going to be very good after that. Or polar bears. True, true, true. There were some rams at Glacier 2 that was it rams or no, it was rams. Yeah. And they were so close to us. It was crazy. I was probably like 15 feet away from a couple wild rams that were right off the side of the trail. Again, they were like right on the trail. Ran by a grizzly bear doing clues out in the wildy. I mean, it's called the wilderness for a reason, right? Still some crazy animals out there. I mean, you know they still got mammoths out there. It's crazy, man. Could you imagine if I lost my triple step again this week? After just losing it last week and then proceeding to get like a nearly perfect triple step, I just lose it again. That'd be kind of funny, not gonna lie. Y'all see that they're trying to make the rum teleport tradable from what do you call it? From Trouble Brewing. It would actually be best in slot for this teleport or like for this step here. You'd teleport there instead and then go down there. It would be a good bit quicker. Oldest polar bear fossils are in Norway. Dated 110 to 130,000 years old. That's pretty crazy. Hello there, Wolfus. Sorry I wasn't trying to ignore you there. But yeah, nothing so far today. We have just gotten potions. Honestly, though, those rum TPs would be like 100k a piece. It would be crazy. Unless when they also added the tradable rums, they made it so that you could sell back your cosmetics. I'm kind of surprised they haven't done that already, to be completely honest. Everyone could just sell back all of their cosmetics and buy like 1,000 tellies. I think the tellies are really cheap though, aren't they? I think it's only like 1 or 2 rum a piece. Yeah, I guess it is really quick, honestly. Because, yeah, I don't think they're very expensive. Oh, Tame Impala. I'm like, who sings this one? I know this is one of the newer songs I added. This is from the new Tame Impala album. Ten apiece in games can give 300 a game? I thought it was just 100. 100 cap plus 2 for every rum you brew. Unless they reworked it at some point. People started making rum. That's crazy that you would waste time making rum. That's wild. But I mean, to each their own, I guess. one of my friends sent me an old soup video from like, when I say old, this is from like 4 months ago or something like that, where he got his first ever piece of Third Age. And it is this long, like 20-minute video leading up to him opening like 750 caskets or something like that. And I'm like, I had to like turn the video off because it was upsetting me so much about him being like he was like I did 750 caskets. It took me around 65 hours. I'm like, that's like 12 clues an hour. Bro's using like some like 2012 stat or something strat. I've done too many clue scrolls that watching him talk about clue scrolls, I was like, oh, this hurts my soul. Where the heck am I supposed to go from here? Kandrin, Misthalin, Desert. I guess I could have just used the Ferroceptor for Desert, I suppose. Sarah's farming shop. Last bit was the first video of yours I had to fast forward because there were too many PKing parts. Well, I mean, I wasn't PKing, obviously. Did you not fast forward through the sailing video? Nobody watched that one. That's fair. There was somebody else who commented about it too, not saying that they didn't like it. I can't remember if I actually responded to that guy or not. But I'm like, I mean, there's a step 1 Gommel. What's my Gommel step on my triple? It's Gommel on 3, okay. That's nice, that's nice. But I was like, I'd say GZs, like good fight to the good PKers. There are a lot of good PKers out there at Revs. And there are also a lot of really bad PKers at Revs too. But especially on 2350 worlds, you don't run into many PKers, but most of the PKers you run into are like cracked. They're in like 100 mil plus risk, and they're like going crazy. And then you go anywhere else, and there are a bunch of just like not that. No, that's fair. It's fair. Gosh dang it. On autopilot again, just going to the hard clue step. Didn't skip a second of the sailing stuff. I'm glad. That was a long one. To be fair, I feel like a lot of people who did actually watch it did enjoy it. It's just not a lot of people watched it because they couldn't be bothered because, you know, it's sailing. That is true. Yeah, you were there to watch it live. Doing your 250th master right now? Good luck, good luck. Very nice. 250. That's getting up there. That is a solid amount of masters. Gotta be careful talking about masters now myself, though. I keep like, I'm like actually starting to get an itch to open my master stack. I think it's just because we're getting so close that I'm like, ooh, I want to open it. Also, probably partially because we're like late on opening it too. You know, since I originally wanted to open it at the end of the year. Third Age Vam so far, that is pretty tragic, honestly. Like, I mean, I guess it's, Third Age, but not only did you hit a hard Third Age off of a Master, it's also literally the least valuable Third Age possible. That's kind of sad. Ring doesn't count. But, I mean, it means you're a Third Age haver. You got to get the bad ones out of the way first, right? Well, only one so far, right? But surely you get another one soon, surely. Oh, weird. Got 100 stabs one time. I always forget about the weird troll rolls off of other clue tiers. Since obviously everyone's always familiar with potions rolls, but then they forget about battle staves, enchanted key, or full crystal key. What are the other ones? Oh, cabbages. I feel like cabbages is a pretty iconic one, though, to be fair. Got that one too, also. That's crazy. How many elites have you done? That's actually pretty unlucky, I feel like. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like the cabbage one, it's like kind of a funny troll drop. You got cabbages from Masters recently? Hate to see it. Hate to see it. Surely you're just storing your RNG for something good, right? 450 elites. Oh, that's actually a very decent amount of elites. Do you happen to know what rank you are for elites? I feel like 500 elites is kind of up there, honestly. Oh, yo, this is a step 1 Gommel? Actually, I think we already have a step 1 Gommel. Yeah, we do. Horstles, thank you. I was thinking there was something else in there. That one I did forget about. That one I did forget about. Yes, sir, TB. It's just about that time of day again. Rank 1951. That's pretty crazy. Almost accidentally opened that. Oh, what the? Did I accidentally? Oh, no, it was still just stuck for some reason. That's silly. Yes, it's going to be the last 100 for the day. Yep. You're 907 hards, and that's rank 1700? Really? That surprises me. I wouldn't have thought that under 1,000 hards would be that high up. But I guess like a lot less people like actively grind hards through imps. They just do all the ones they get passively. So I guess that makes sense. Oh, rank 907 with 1788. Okay. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. 40 mil plus Slayer. Oh, all of those are natural? That's actually kind of crazy. I would not think you would have gotten that many naturally, even from like 40 mil Slayer. But I guess that makes sense. I mean, things like Necreals, you know, print a lot of hards. Yep, I was just finishing up this last clue. Thank you, though. Because I need to make sure that I finish the clue. Otherwise, when we open a scroll box, it'll reset me back to 0 steps completed. But I appreciate it. I do. Because last time I did actually lose track of time. All right, last 100 for the day. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh yes, that's right. I forgot about all those ones that you got from the zombies. You're right, actually. I did forget about the Wii U. Wii U. Okay. Was that good? No, I'm kidding. Wii U, Wii U, Wii U. Hard clue alert. All right. 100 caskets left. Last of the day. Let's see if we can at least yoink ourselves a piece of Gilded. We are actually really unlucky on Gilded so far. Because we've opened, what, like 1,600 hards and we've gotten one Gilded roll? And it's a 1 in 650 for Gilded. So we're expected like 2.5 by now. But we made up for it on our potions rolls. We've gotten so many potions rolls instead. We're expected 2 potions rolls and we've gotten 4. Can you make that hard clue alert play in game when you get a hard clue? I mean, if you clip the voice from the VOD, you could use Watchdog to make a sound alert. So you actually could do that. I am giving you permission to use my voice for that, Morgan. You just have to donate to me. I say donate me 100 implings every time you get a clue scroll drop. Dealer's choice on the implings, though. That's real world trading. Shoot. Too stupid to do that. It's actually pretty easy, not gonna lie. I could potentially set up something for you, but you would still have to, like, link the audio file. I'm just a girl. All right, clues, if you're gonna give me something, about now's around the time. 20 left. I've never tried like exporting and sharing a Watchdog plugin before. So I might need some trial and error there. All right, 10 left. And that is another 500 caskets down. Pretty unfortunate that we didn't even see a piece of Gilded today, but I mean, we got really good luck on the Masters. Like, the Masters were actually kind of crazy today. Let me check. We started at So we've done 10 so far. We had 3 scrolls in the bank, though, already. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9, 13, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 39, 36. Was it really only 36 then? That's plus 3, which is still obviously quite good, but not as lucky as I thought we did originally. Still very nice, though. All right, I suppose we can go do a gauntlet quick now.